Man, who keeps making these doors so damn heavy, I tell you. Well, here we are in the Opera House now. And here it is, a greeter. Well, it's nice to see that someone decided to greet me, even though they're being a little bit feral about it. Get out of here. Now, I decided to take a look at it because apparently it had a bald head, but it had pigtails somehow. Yeah. So I contemplated my decision as to which way to go. Also, you can enjoy the music a little bit here. Just listen to that vocal. Eh. And then I was surprised. Now, one thing that didn't make sense to me was the strings. I didn't understand what it meant. I thought that just meant that they were being controlled by something, like somewhere, like there was like a puppet. Turns out, no. That string effect that you're seeing just means that they're buffed. So as you can see, before, it took about 2 hits to kill the previous one, the one that decided to greet me in a feral manner. And for those ones, they were taking about half the damage. And this is where I may have crapped myself a little. After seeing that, I decided, no. Let's go ahead and not. So I went this way instead. And once again, another surprise. And yes, get feral. If I'm gonna be honest here, I don't know who was the one that did the vocals for this, the lady one, but she's got some pipes, I tell you. So, I went this way. Very cautiously. You know, in the event that there was another ambush. And lo and behold, there is. Little did I know. Yeah. Well, come on. Let's go. Didn't know what that was, and I wasn't planning to stick around long enough to find out what it could actually do to me. So in case you haven't noticed, these spider puppets actually have human legs. Stop. I tell you, these feral greeters are very feral. Without their buffs, they're actually kind of pushovers, but when they get buffed, they're actually tough. And if you heard that Discord ping, that wasn't your Discord. That's mine. Yep. I don't know what disruption does, but yeah. I wasn't having any more of it, as you can see. So moving on, I decided to go down the hallway. When really, I probably should have gone upstairs, because apparently there are more spider puppet lady things. That's mine now. And of course looking up to make sure that there's going to be no more ambushes heading my way. Now, the next thing that you're going to see is kind of disturbing. Not this, of course. Definitely not this. It's the puppet that's going to be kind of disturbing to look at. And by that, I mean it's an absolute monstrosity of cultural arts. But before that, I decided to go in here. Because there's a chest. And it's mine. Seems to be a chandelier on fire, just kind of swinging like a pendulum. I decided to look at the amulet, but it's actually a piece of crap. Little did I know. Technique +4. Whoa. We're careful, guys. And this is the puppet that I was talking about. It's got like a mime shirt. Some kind of opera. I have no idea what the hell all of this is supposed to be. But it is just an absolute monstrosity of cultural arts. I mean, look at that thing. And it headbutts me as well. I have no idea what to think of this thing. It's just so weird. It really put into question, who the hell designed this thing? And why? Well, come on. At least on the good side is that it was actually easily staggerable, but the only problem that I found was actually just kind of doing that. That was satisfying, at least. Don't worry, there'll be plenty more where that came from, surely. So I investigated this room and I found a safe in it. And break. And mine. A new weapon. So this door can't be opened, but I decided to, you know, investigate this shiny golden statue right over here. And I thought, okay, so then if this is what this is, then it must mean that I use a gesture in front of it. Turns out, no, you don't really use a gesture in front of it. At least, maybe I used the wrong one, but yeah, I figured, okay, this will work. No, it didn't work at all. So I tried a different one. And, didn't work as well. So there was that. Trying to figure out the secrets of this game is getting to be a real pain sometimes. But I'm sure once we figure out all the secrets one day, it'll be worth it. Of course, proceed with caution, especially given all the weirdness that I've seen. And open. And it does nothing but lead me back here. Now, me being me, I like to backtrack to find out what I have missed. I would have missed this if I didn't go back. And you'll see what I would have missed. To this day, I still don't know what's buffing. But, oh well, it's not like it matters. They get destroyed anyway. If you want to be buffed, well, that just means you're going to suffer more. That's right. So I tried to figure a way out to that spider, and I thought, oh, maybe I missed it. No, well, I mean, yes, I did miss it previously, but that's only because I didn't go up the other set of stairs before I went in the hallway where I got ambushed. So this chest here had something in it. So you probably heard another Discord ping. That's not your Discord. Yeah, that's not your Discord. It's fine. So this cartridge is actually kind of useless here, because you would think, okay, basically the only way for disruption to actually hit you, or rather affect you, is if you're being constantly exposed to it. The boss itself, as far as I know, does not do any kind of disruption, as far as I know. So I just thought, okay, well, maybe I'll just put it on. Because I thought to myself, maybe it's giving me this for a very good reason. And then I backtracked to the other door. The other hallway I didn't go down because there might be something there. And there was.
Oh, who are you? You're not a puppet.
You seem to have gotten rid of the
Are
French
you here
accent
to
quickly.
listen to my music? I can't sing anymore. This petrification disease took away my songs.
Sucks.
Riddles. I was fooled by him. He said this place was a shelter. Patricia, I'm so sorry.
She seems to have developed a British accent even though she was just singing in French.
I'm parched. Just a taste of fruit.
Here, have this.
Oh,
And that's another
thank you.
Discord ping you probably heard. It's not yours. It's mine.
Oh, this is the sweetest apple I've ever had.
Sure is.
I can't stop death from taking me, but I have enough strength to confess my
I can't because I
sins.
respawn.
Can you listen to my last confession?
Okay.
Patricia, I coveted your voice. If I can't match it, then even if I have to break you, Adelina Corday must have it all. I know it's wrong, but still, I love you.
I have no idea what happened here, but all you need to know is
I know it's wrong.
that happened, so... I decided to search around the room, and there was pretty much nothing in here, so...
I know it.
Moving on, though. Decided to go back, do some backtracking here. And I will be going somewhere else. I don't exactly remember. I'm still having to comment as I watch my own sort of, you know, footage. Yes, I went back up here and I went to go fight the other spider that has human legs for some reason. In case you don't believe me, take a look at the end of the legs, the feet. Yeah. I could not imagine being able to walk on 8 high heels. However, this was basically a wasted effort as there was nothing really here. Yeah. I grew very grumpy. So backtracking even more, I decided, okay, there must be a way past this because I saw this spider bot and was never really spider puppet, whatever. There was no real way to it because that way was blocked. I don't know why I can't just move things out of the way, but yeah. I tried to break that, but didn't work. So, I saw this lower area over here where this is just constantly swinging. And I wondered, okay, maybe this is the way. No, the lower area is, and you will see. There was much contemplation here to decide what to do, but also there was an item right there. So, moving on, we decided, okay, well... Yeah, it was a dim ergo fragment. And I was very upset over the fact that it was a dim ergo fragment. I really don't know what it is with this game and giving dim ergo fragments, especially this late in the game. Considering that it's like, why would you want to give me a dim ergo fragment? This is another Trinity door, which I don't have the key for right now, but I'm hoping that I can get it soon. So, this is the hallway in which, well, one of the hallways in which the spider bot is patrolling. So, here's the shortcut door. Once again, a shortcut door in about 10 feet. It's really kind of... I don't know. I feel like the shortcut doors are a little bit too close to each other. It really just kind of doesn't feel like it's been earned, if you know what I mean. Now, this part confused me. If you take a look, they got the strings. But then, what was buffing them? Because now they're gone. See, the strings are gone. So, no idea what happened. Break. And mine. Yes, yes, I know, I know. So, of course, moving on. And I can hear something stomping around. Needless to say, it may have kind of, you know, put me on guard a little bit there. You know, it's like, strange. What could this possibly be? And it's just that thing. The monstrosity of cultural arts. Bop, 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 and bop. I gotta give it to it. It's pretty tough when you can't, you know, it took all of that and was still alive. Tough bastard. Tough bastard. So yeah. So we go down the hallway even further, and there's an item for me to take. Mine. And then there was an ambush, of course. I learned my lesson the first time. Yeah. Well, actually, more like the third time. Except for the fact that these things are now buffed, probably thanks to the spider. I was trapped in a corner and had nowhere to go. Needless to say, I was kind of panicking a little bit. Yeah, much panic. I had no more power cells. I was in a corner. And there's a power cell right there. And bop. With a bop. Just let it sing. You know. And some good old-fashioned revenge in the form of beating it. You know, Michael Jackson beat it. And then we move further into the hallway here, where we've basically find the other, well, what was behind that hallway. I couldn't go down. Here's the problem, though. I found this, right? But I'll have to go back for this item, for the next item that I kind of missed because I don't know how to get it. Notes from an experiment. So I kind of read that out, but of course you can't hear it because, you know, microphone issues. Yep, and then there's that. Yeah, if I didn't heal here, I probably would have died. Yep, these guys. If I didn't dodge there, I actually would have died and I would have been probably very pissed. And if that guy didn't miss, I would have died and I would have been very pissed. So it was a series of unfortunate and yet also equally fortunate events. So I managed to get the butterfly and then grab that item, which I saw previously but didn't know how to get, with a break and open. So, yeah. So this place is just absolutely a madhouse. I'm talking, it is an absolute madhouse, and I have no idea what to think of it. After that, well, I decided to go back to Hotel Krat, because, you know, I have something to give to the, well...
If you came from the Marlin district, you probably saw the gold coin.
Sure did.
I knew the tree was at the hotel, of course. I'm not the only one. The alchemists showed great interest in its fruit.
I bet.
I heard it's optimized to respond to ergo. But that's not the important part. The Krat disaster caused the alchemists to fight amongst themselves. Many people died or went missing. That's the real tragedy of the Rose Estate.
Oh, I'm sure.
I stopped cooperating with the alchemists. Protecting the hotel was too important. I sealed away the gold coin tree, so no one would fight over it. I had no idea the Black Rabbit Brotherhood was stealing from it. The hotel is Krat's last place of refuge. I am obligated to protect it. I'm going to protect you and the people inside until the day I die. If you were in my position, you'd do the same, I'm sure.
No, not really. Also, you knew that thing was there, and you deemed that information to not tell me. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna go over to this guy.
Master Vanini carefully curated this collection box himself. With it, you have returned to us what was stolen. You have our gratitude.
Thanks.
The House of Vanini always keeps a few special items in the private reserve, sir. Only for our more discerning patrons, of course.
So,
At the House of
I decided to check out the shop. Needless to say, I went on a very wild spending spree. I wanted everything in here, including that weapon. Not going to use it, but I'm going to take it anyway. Watch. That too. Which is mine. That's also mine. I mean, I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it, but I'm going to be glad to have it, so I took it anyway. That's right. And I took that, and that, and that, and I had nothing left, but yeah. Pretty great, right?